Welcome. Today I am joined by Megan, who is a mother who did Thrive. I'd love to hear, why did you initially join Thrive? Like, what kind of inspired you to jump in?
I suppose I'd heard about the course through a couple of women who had done it previously when I was pregnant, actually. Um, and I just really felt like a pull or to be empowered, I suppose, in my and resourced in my own knowledge and intuition, I suppose, as a mother. And I had Enya, and she's nearly 8 months old. And when I did the course, she was 6 months. Yeah, so I just like felt like, oh, I just wanted to be resourced from the start of my journey as a mom. I feel like it's still weaving a lot. It's helped even initially. We actually did the detox, which I wasn't kind of expecting, but we kind of joined it as a group, which was really good because you were kind of supported then throughout it. So me and my partner did that, and it was like a 9 day detox, and like that actually felt like I just even like lost some weight initially. I lost like a bloating. I um felt really energized, and that was only from one part of it, I suppose. And then it definitely supported me in my um journey with starting Enya on foods, starting her on solids, and just um knowing kind of what to give her and how to best support her like digestive system as she starts food. So that was really good. And then like even now, like I haven't printed them off, but I will print off like all of the stuff that you gave us and have it as like a folder. So like it's a go-to with all of the information. Like I just know exactly where to go. Um and yeah, so it just I feel like very strong in like, oh yeah, anything that we kind of happens, any ailments that we get, like I actually feel resourced in addressing them. Yeah.
Yeah, and having those holistic tools
Yeah, yeah.
ready to go.
And it's kind of, I suppose, like it's a toolkit that like I'm building slowly. So like I
Hmm.
haven't got everything that you've
Yeah.
recommended yet, but I
But
know it'll
yeah,
come as needed.
yeah, exactly. You kind of
Uh,
you pick it up as and when you need it.
yes.
And how does it feel to have, like, the classes on, say, fever and food poisoning, coughs and colds? Like, how does it feel now as a mother to kind of have that, like, natural remedies and protocols in place? Like, what does that feel like as a mother now, kind of going forward?
Yeah, it feels great. Like, because I feel more rested, I guess, in like being able to actually like support her without, I suppose, the initial like panic that like, oh my God, what am I going to do if that happens? Like, I feel like I know what I can do now rather than, oh, I need to book an appointment with the GP straight away, or I need to like panic and get antibiotics.
Hmm.
Um, it makes everything a bit more restful and like slows things down, I guess, rather than makes things in a panic.
Hmm.
Great.
And
Yeah.
how does it feel to have different solutions to, say, things like Calpol and antibiotics, having natural, holistic ways to manage those at home?
Oh, like it feels very I was gonna say exciting. It feels very yeah, like grounded and kind of not like it's common sense, but it just feels very like returning to nature.
Hmm.
Rather than, I don't know, like feeling like I'm giving her something toxic or like something or numbing something that actually needs that is a natural process, like
Hmm.
stopping the fever.
Yeah.
Or numbing things out, that doesn't really sit right with me. So actually being able to have like protocols and know that I'm not really like I'm mad for letting things run its natural course, that feels great.
Hmm. And what would you say is your favorite part of the Thrive experience?
I loved the community aspect of it, of like just having the weekly calls and the weekly check-ins at the start. And like even just being able, because I suppose some of the changes, like say coming off or like the addressing caffeine and like talking about eggs, like that was really confronting, and really like challenging to kind of think of how you'll cut them out. But I'd say, yeah, having access to the community to like chat about it all and access to you each week to chat about it, but then access to recipes for alternative solutions was really nice. And like I love giving things a go, like making things at home. So having like those recipes around like banana milk and coconut milk and all that was really fun to make as well. And I feel like even as Enya gets older now, like we'll be able to make things more together and that'll be really fun. So yeah, loved the recipes. And yeah, like even the protocols, like because Cormac got a flu one of the days and it was like, oh, I know exactly where to go. You know, it was just the clarity of it was it's really helpful as well. Really good.
Mm, that's beautiful. Yeah,
Yeah.
because my intention with Thrive is to empower mothers to become the medicine women of their family.
Mm,
And to really, really, as you say, like be resourced in that and be knowledgeable and build those skills. And that's going to be like, a lifelong journey, but it's like just getting those foundations in place so that you're on that road and it feels, as you said, exciting. It feels like expanding. It feels like a return to nature,
mm,
return to your true nature, as well as like it's not something else that's outside of you. It's actually something that's like encoded into you as a mother
hmm.
to be
Yeah.
attuned to this way of supporting health naturally.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's like really, really just resourced. But actually, probably one of the most impactful things that I nearly forgot was the adrenal
Mm.
webinar for moms. Because actually, it's like knowing you're the medicine woman, but like actually being grounded and resourced yourself to be able to hold that was probably the most significant. So like just being able to actually not like rely on even caffeine or like notice that you need snacks rather than like skipping meals or like prioritizing somebody else or
Hmm.
like prioritizing your baby and their meal prep instead of actually like prioritizing yourself. Because then if you're resourced, then sure, everyone else is healthier and better anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was actually huge.
That was a
Yeah, and
huge,
that was
yeah,
actually my full reason for joining. Because I remember seeing that as an addition, and I was like, "Oh my God, that's what I need." Like, it's not just about the medicine for your babies. Like,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
That's why it's Thrive Mother and Child Health, because it's like the mother's health is like the foundation of what holds everything together.
mm,
And I think that adrenal health piece within the Thrive program is like for me like the foundation of caring for your health as a mother, like for the lifelong journey as being a mother,
mm,
and also to empower your children about how to care for their adrenals and to know these things. And, we all hear about like nervous system regulation, and yeah, that adrenal piece is often like missing in a lot of people's understanding. So it's really good that drew you into Thrive, but also has given you the tools that you need as well for supporting your adrenal
mhm.
health. What would you say to any other mothers that are considering joining Thrive? They're checking it out, and what would you say to them?
I would say go for it. Like, as in, you've nothing to lose. You've only really something to gain by joining because, like, it just gives you alternatives to maybe what might be pushed on you in the mainstream, like media or even healthcare. That, like, I don't know, it just is a really empowering experience as a new mom to feel resourced for motherhood and for my children's health. I feel really blessed that I've done it because now I actually feel resourced for that journey and like however the whole time that I'm going to be a mother for the rest of my life basically it's impactful, so that's pretty amazing. I actually am like I'm a little bit sad that it's over, that the community's over, because it is like something that you could check in with. It's like I just know there's another way. I suppose I still won't know until maybe the moment arrives how I'll react, but I feel like I know there's another way than maybe what we might see or might be told about. So like I know the people who I can go to. I know the protocols now that I can follow, and then I know that you're there if I need to book a session or if I need to ask a question. That like if a fever or if an acute illness crops up for myself, but even for for my family. Um, like I know that it can be managed holistically. And there was just even like people sharing stories around their own experiences of different acute illnesses, and it's like okay, like they have managed that before. Or they have stories, like it's all in the wisdom that's shared by community, isn't it, of
Hmm.
how other people have resourced themselves and gotten through different illnesses. So yeah, there's just definitely like a softening into trust there with that. Feel really anchored in my power as a mother, like
Mm.
because it's I know I have the tools now, which is, all any mother wants to know, that they can, manage a situation when it arises. So that's, yeah, it's great.
Beautiful. Thanks a million, Megan, for sharing your experience with us and for being part of it and breathing your life into Thrive has been so nourishing. So thank you so much for being part of it.
You, Ashling. Yeah, it was great.